Welcome again to stoplearn.com tutorial. As you already know, we've seen mini importation introduction. We've looked at how much capital you need to start your mini importation business. We've done another video which you can take a look at, how to source for products to import or the trusted websites for mini importation. And we've also looked at important things to know about buying from Alibaba.com. So today we are going to look at a very important lesson, the lesson 1.5, which is how to know a reliable supplier for importation business. How to know a reliable supplier. Now there are lots of suppliers, many suppliers in Alibaba. We can check how many sellers in Alibaba.com to see the results that will come in. You see, number of annual active sellers as of June 2014, oh my god, is 8.5 million. Oh my god, that's a lot. I'm not sure if this is okay. Let me open this and see. I cannot verify this information from goglobe.com. Talks about Alibaba. Wow. He's insisting that as of June 2014, this video, I made this video in 2020, but it's insisting that even as of 2014, there are 8.5 million active sellers. Whew. Wow. Like I said, I can't verify this, but it's a whole lot. Woo. If this is true, then it's a lot. Okay, so now out of these thousands or millions of sellers, how can you know the right supplier for your good? Remember, Alibaba is selling virtually anything on the planet. Virtually anything you can import from China, you'll find it in Alibaba.com. AliExpress.com, 1688, Taobao, Tmall. It all depends on the one you choose. So now how can you find the right supplier? Okay, who is a supplier? Who is a reliable supplier? I made a lot of mistakes trying to import things in the early days, which was part of my learning curve. But you're not going to make the same mistakes because you have this resource. So a reliable supplier must have inventory or stock. What we mean is a reliable supplier must not be a middleman, must not be a drop shipping guy. He must be someone who has the stock, that is, who is willing and who is ready to give it to you when you need it. If he's not in control of the stock, then it means he can disappoint you at any time because he's not just in control. A reliable supplier must be customer friendly. This is extremely important. A reliable supplier must be customer friendly. Issues will arise, problems will come up. There may be time you need to chat with him or her. You may need to haggle over prices. If he is not customer friendly, I guarantee you the whole process will not be smooth. By being customer friendly, he should be responsive. That is, when you chat him or her up, a reliable supplier should be able to respond as soon as possible, not the one that will keep you waiting out there. A reliable supplier must have a history of always shipping the products he advertises as it is on the website. So this is where you have to do your homework. which I'm going to show you how to do it. You must make sure that the person you are buying from in Alibaba.com has a good history. The other word for history is review, positive review. You must have up to 4.5 stars and above, or let's just say 4 stars and above. His delivery rate, we're going to look at all that. A reliable supplier must be able to ship as fast as possible. So one thing is to ship the exact product you advertise. Another thing is to ship as fast as possible. So remember, if you get number 1 right, you're most likely going to get number 4 right. A reliable supplier must not be fraudulent. So this is just a question of morality. He must not be a crook. He must be someone who has integrity, who has moral values as a person. Okay, so these are the 5 things you must look out for in a supplier. But in Alibaba.com or AliExpress.com, you have thousands of suppliers. So how can you sieve out the good guys you can do business with, even without meeting them or visiting their store? So this is where you will have to do your homework using the tips I will show you in this guide. As a matter of fact, the most important work of the business person is not raising capital, but sourcing the right products from the right supplier. Note that you are going to spend lots of hours looking for the right supplier, but with the tips I will show you, you can do it under 1 hour. So now, how to know the right supplier? You do not go out there searching for suppliers. You search for products and you will get thousands of them in your search results from different suppliers. Now, in as much as the product is important, the supplier is even more important. So when you are searching for your product, you don't search for supplier. You actually search for the product. Now, from the product, you look for the right or the best supplier for that product. So here are the things to look out for in selecting the right supplier. We will use the picture below as our primary reference. In this picture, I chose to search for camera drone, and I got lots of results. Which of the suppliers, not product now, should I choose from? So I have a screenshot here, after which I searched for camera drone, and you can see I got a lot of results. This is from aliexpress.com. So we are going to do it ourselves now, and I will show you as you watch this tutorial the key things to look out for, especially if you are using AliExpress, Taobao, Alibaba, 1688, Tmall. So let me just, okay, let's repeat this. The search was on camera drone. Okay, so let's do it again. Let's do it again. So let's go to aliexpress.com. And I'm gonna search camera drone one more time. Yep. I've got the results. Okay, assuming I'm just using this as an example. Assuming I just need any drone, just for the tutorial's sake. Assuming these are all one type of product. Let's just assume that they are all one type of product from different suppliers and different manufacturers. The question now is, which one am I going to choose? Which one am I going to choose? So the first thing you look out for is supplier star ratings. The supplier star ratings on the product is the average of the customer ratings of that particular product. I mean customers that actually paid, not speculators, not window shoppers. Customers that actually paid for that product and not random users. Ratings are out of 5. 5 is the highest, 1 is the lowest. So before you place your order, I recommend you choose 4.5 to 5-star rating. Worst still, do not go below 4-star rating. I repeat, do not buy any product with less than 5-star rating. So now we have all our suppliers here, and even before looking at the price, I hope you are with me. I said even before looking at the price, look at the store rating of the supplier. Price may be deceptive. It might be an inferior product, and when you end up buying it at the cheapest price you can get, you will regret. So the best thing for you to do is to check those that have done it before and see what they are saying. So now you see this guy is 4.9, and he has, and this is a lot. 4.9 is excellent. It's almost perfect. It's almost 5. It's good to go. This is 4.8, and this is 5.0. 5.0. I hope you understand. 5.0 means 100% of the users are satisfied. 4.9 means over 99% are satisfied. Okay, I'll just show you one thing to look out for again. Let's do number 1 and number 2. They work hand in hand. So apart from supplier star rating, we're also going to look at the number of items sold. The reason this is important and the reason you should check them together is because, assuming seller number 1 sold only 2 products and the 2 customers gave him 5-star, and you find that seller number 2 sold 500 products, you can see that the star ratings of the person that sold 500 or that got 500 customer review is more reliable than the one that got only 2. So now you have to identify the number of items sold. Star ratings are not completely reliable, like I just said now. So you see they all are now this guy sold 374 and got 4.9. Why this guy sold 91 and got 4.8? So this one is more reliable, but they are all good. So as a rule of thumb, I will advise you to buy from someone that sold at least 50 pieces. That is when the review will be reliable. So this person sold 48 and got 5.0. Maybe when he sell up to 91, the review will drop to 4.8. This guy sold 250 and he got 5.0. This is excellent. It means this product is ridiculously perfect. This is 4.9. When I look at this guy, 4.0, something must have happened somewhere, but it's still fair. He's still fair, but not as good as these guys. This one sold 800 and he got 4.9. So this is a perfect product. Everybody is happy with this product. Everybody is happy with this particular product. 800 persons. I don't know how many that reviewed. I really do not know how many that reviewed, but most people are satisfied. Okay, when I look at this particular guy, so far he has sold 5 pieces, and guess what? 1.0. They are not happy. The people are not happy. So let me show you something. Let's go to this and see why they are not happy with it. This one has 0 reviews. So you can see most of the suppliers we have here are good guys. So this is what you can look out for. So let's look at the guy that got 1.0. What is wrong? You just got 1.0. Ooh, you see what I told you? The product might be good, but there's only one person that reviewed the product. And this person is a customer from Spain. He said he did not receive the product. Something is wrong somewhere. So now you cannot actually judge the quality of this product from this. But before you make your purchase, you need to find out why the Spanish customer did not receive this beautiful drone. The reason might come from the supplier, or it may come from, okay, It's either the supplier never shipped or AliExpress dealer had an issue somewhere. So you see the other guys that got a lot of reviews, good reviews. So this is it. Customer rating 391. Out of these 391 reviews, 96% gave him 5 stars. This is excellent. You see, this person from Kazakhstan says everything is fine thanks to the seller. Drone awesome. These are the pictures. Brazil, at first agent always gets scared, but grace God came out all right. Already tested, works, came around. The drone is very good. Only the battery that lasts very little, about 10 minutes, then it falls or to land. But with battery, is right. So this guy he's complaining about the battery. Okay, nice drone. The battery does not resist more than 10 minutes. Now, do you understand why it's necessary you check this user review? This person is from Aro. Which country is this? Aro. Oh. Is it Romania or Aro? I think it's probably Romania. Aro is Romania, yeah. Now this guy is from Romania and he complained that the battery doesn't last more than 10 minutes. And this guy is from Brazil and he says only the battery that lasts very little, about 10 minutes, then he falls or to land, but with a battery, and it is right. That is, you are flying this drone for 10 minutes, the drone will just fall because of low battery. You can't fly this drone more than 10 minutes. You see why it's extremely important to read the reviews before you buy. You have to do your homework. You have to do your homework. This person from the EU says, product corresponding to description. The battery did not want to charge at first, but after several attempts it worked. Okay, so we have another complaint on battery, and that is it. But when you go to the product itself, you see all the so the charging time is 80 minutes. So maybe this is the reason. Charging time is 80 minutes. Wow. Okay, it's still fair, 1 hour plus. But what I'm trying to say is that you don't judge based on what the supplier wrote. You have to go and see what the users themselves actually say about the product. Okay, so and then now you have to look at the seller badge. Seller badges are earned. Customers earn it. Alibaba websites usually reward high performing suppliers with badges. These badges show the trustworthiness of the supplier. AliExpress, for example, just introduced the top brand badge. According to the website, top brands are top rated stores on AliExpress. When you are shopping at these stores, you are either directly buying from the brand itself or from an authorized reseller. So look at it, this is the top brand. So watch out for this. Watch out for this particular symbol. What are top brands? Top brands are top rated stores on AliExpress. So now let's see if we can see a store with a top brand. And these are our results. But when you open any of the stores, you can check if it's a top brand. This is not a top brand. I hope you can see it. It's not a top brand. Same thing applies to this. Hope we're checking at the right place. Good. Now look at this guy, Ichin. Now you see the difference between Ichin and the other ones we looked at. This guy, Mandy Store, it doesn't mean this guy is not good, but Alibaba assists you in sorting the suppliers by rewarding the high performing suppliers, top brand badge. So you can see I've opened Mandin, it's not a top brand. I've opened Sevenis Fair Toy Store, it's not a top brand, but when I open Ichin, you see it's got this. Now I will advise you not to take the top brand symbol very, very serious. Top brand is a guarantee that the store is good, okay? But not all good stores have this badge. Not all good stores, so don't take it extremely serious. Still go ahead to buy if you check the positive feedback. If the positive feedback is up to 90%, then you're good to go. Okay, that's for AliExpress. Let's check Alibaba too. So we are going to go to alibaba.com and I will search for camera drones, and here is a part of my results in the picture below. If you zoom into the picture, you will notice that all the suppliers have very good ratings. Okay, so let me go to alibaba.com and I will search for the same thing, for camera drone. So I'll search for camera drone. So the rating in Alibaba is similar but different from what you get in Tmall and AliExpress and in the other ones. The first thing you notice is that AliExpress will only show you the star rating. That's all. AliExpress will only show you the name of the store and the star rating. But Alibaba will go ahead right on the spot to show you the country of origin, to show you how long this company has been in operation on alibaba.com. Like this guy, 14 years. Now it shows you this verified. This is very important. We are going to look at it. Then this is trade assurance. We are going to look at it. Okay? We are going to see all this. So the first thing is star rating. Rated over 5 like in AliExpress. I strongly recommend you purchase goods with 4.5 stars. This guy have got 4.9. And out of these stars, you have supplier service 4.9, on time delivery 4.9, product delivery 4.9. No star for this guy, no star. Now you see this guy got 3.7 from 2 reviews. They are good in supplier service, on time delivery not too good, product quality not too satisfactory. But just know that this is only from 2 reviews. So we'll have this one from 33 reviews. Supplier service good, everything is good, on time delivery excellent, everything is good. So you look at all this star rating just like in your AliExpress. So you also look at verified supplier. A verified supplier is a supplier for whom this quote is from alibaba.com. A verified supplier is a supplier for whom certain aspects of its company profile, management system, production capabilities, and product and process controls have been assessed, certified, and or inspected by independent third-party institutions via online and offline means. It's very important that you know this. So as explained above, but note that this gives additional reason to trust a supplier. But it's not very compulsory that the seller must have this badge. Just like I said in the case of top brand in AliExpress. Verified supplier is good, but it's not very compulsory. So now we have these results. This guy is verified by AliExpress agent. This one is verified. This is not verified, not verified, not verified, not verified, 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 not verified. So you see, you are safer buying from these guys, but it doesn't mean if you get a good deal from these guys you should not go for it. Just understand the difference. Now the next one is gold supplier. In as much as Alibaba sellers pay some money to become good suppliers, I take it very serious and I buy only from good suppliers. Good suppliers many times turn out to be very serious with their business, and most times they are big businesses. Now this one is not earned. You actually pay for it. But what I can say is that businesses, what I've observed over the years, that businesses that actually spend some money to become a good supplier is also at the same time a serious business. So when you look at them, you see this is gold supplier. This symbol is gold supplier. This person is verified, he's got everything, but it's not gold supplier. You can still buy from them, but this is gold supplier. So from what you can understand now, this verified is actually more important or more valuable than gold supplier. The gold supplier is at the same time valuable. So let's look at the most important of them all, the all important trade assurance from Alibaba.com. I advise you to buy only from stores that have the trade assurance badge. I think this is the most important badge. I repeat, it is the most important badge in Alibaba to look out for. Trade assurance. Suppliers with this badge will allow you pay through Alibaba platform. Your money will be put in escrow until you confirm you received goods in good conditions and as described. If there is any issue, Alibaba will withhold your money, help resolve it, or refund you immediately. Please do not order from stores without trade assurance. It's very dangerous to do that. I have paid for an item before and it was never delivered to me. And at the same time, I have been refunded before because I bought through trade assurance. So this is my own story. The seller insisted he actually shipped the goods. He might be right, but I never received it, and Alibaba refunded me in clear funds. Why? Because I ordered through trade assurance. It is up to the supplier to query and follow up with the logistics company, not you. Some Chinese business people are fraudulent too. This trade assurance will clearly protect you. For clarity's sake, this is what trade assurance badge looks like. See picture below. Now this is the picture for trade assurance. You see it proudly displayed on stores that enable it. Now let's look at the stores for the search results we have. Once again, we search for camera drone. Now you can see this guy has trade assurance. Trade assurance, trade assurance. Now there is no trade assurance here. This one is a no. Never ever buy from this person. Any person without trade assurance, buy until they get it. This is trade assurance, trade assurance, trade assurance, trade assurance. Very important. Trade assurance, trade assurance, trade assurance, trade assurance, trade assurance, trade assurance. Now, have you ever wondered or asked yourself why some sellers will refuse, some sellers like this guy, will refuse to have this all important badge? Truth is that some suppliers actually had this badge before, but because they constantly violated Alibaba rule, Alibaba will go ahead to disable this. So if you keep breaking their rules, if you keep getting negative reviews, Alibaba will disable the trade assurance. because nobody wants wahala. That is, nobody wants problem. You get it? So this is already a bad sign. Or maybe this guy is still new in the business. You can see he's new, he's just 1 year. But this guy is also 1 year, he's got it. So for whatever reason, we don't care. Maybe it's for some other reasons. All we want to know is we want the supplier that has trade assurance. Now this is so important that even Alibaba themselves, they put it here. They even advise you to filter your search with only sellers with trade assurance. You can filter with, you can filter with the other things, you can filter other parameters. Okay, but the one that stands out is trade assurance. Once you click it, your results will show you only the suppliers that has trade assurance. So you can see that this is very important. It's extremely important. Okay. So the next thing that you have to look out for is the transaction level. Like how many sales? What is the volume of sales for this customer? Is he still new in the business? Is he or she old in the business? What is the volume that he has sold so far? And this is represented with this orange diamond icon. So you will see some, like this guy. This person have 1, 2, 3 icons. 3 icons. We are going to look at what each of them mean, what they stand for. Okay. You can see this person has 0, none. This has 1, 2, 3.5. So when you look at it, when you just touch the something, say transaction level embodied historical trading capacity on Alibaba.com. If you hold it, just say transaction level, say 119 transactions with 150,000 plus from this supplier in recent 6 months. This guy has done $150,000 just in recent 6 months. This one has 1. Okay. This one has 3. He has done 180,000 in worth of goods in 6 months. Just recent 6 months. $180,000. That's a lot. That's good. That is for 165. So now let's look at it. Half of it has a score of 0 to 2,000, full 2,000 to 5,000. So this is the score. The highest you can get is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anybody with 5, 3, 3, 3, 2.5, 2.5, 2, 3. So the higher the volume, the less the risk. The more assured you are that this supplier actually have this in stock and have dealt with so many buyers. Okay, so you have to check all this. It's there for you to check it. Don't ignore, don't overlook it, don't take it for granted. So far so good. These are just the few things you will check. These are the few things I advise you to look out for. They are not all, but these are the few things I advise you to look out for. Before you make that purchase, before you place your order, before you say buy now, go and look at the customer review. If possible, click on the ones giving 1 star and check how many of them, why 1 star. Now we'll have this, they gave 1 star. It doesn't work. So remember that you cannot get excellent or perfect review. So just compare the 1 star review with the, so you can 74% give 5 star. So this is fair. It's fair. Only just 10% give 1 star. So do your research. Look out for top brand. Look out for positive feedback. Look out for verification, for trade assurance, most especially for gold, for all this. After you do your homework, then we'll now go to our next topic. Our next topic is before you buy from Alibaba or AliExpress. This is another thing you must know before you finally make that purchase, before you buy from Alibaba or AliExpress. Thank you so much for listening, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.